So the more I've thought about this, the more I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this, but I think the first thing that we're going to at least try is we're going to revoke the Kingdom of the Trident from Peter Baelish. The reason for that is if I revoke the Lordship of Harrenhal and give it to the Muds, then they also get the Curse of Harrenhal. I could revoke Crow's Barons, and I probably will do that at some point, but the fact remains, if I revoke his lordship, he has the other one, he remains the King of the Trident, and I don't want to not have the opportunity to revoke in the future, and so I'm going to go ahead and revoke the kingdom so that I have it, and he's no longer the Lord Paramount, and then we're going to see what we can do from there. So let's do it. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Can I continue to revoke titles? No, I cannot. Can I now exile the prisoner? Yeah, I can. I can also execute him. I don't think he's done enough to be executed in terms of, like, in this playthrough. Yeah, I mean, he was a traitor, and that's fine, disobeyed King's orders, but I really don't think he's done enough to warrant being executed, at least, like, from an in-character perspective. What's his ransom? They don't have enough money, which is ironic, being that Peter is the master of coin in the playthrough. He actually has 63 gold. If I continue to revoke titles, then my other vassals are going to hate me. But if I continue to, or if I simply execute or exile Peter, his son takes over. Title claimant, he's ambitious. That would be the one real knock against me. And now Peter absolutely despises me, which, you know, can you really blame him? Alright, so we've revoked the kingdom title, and now I think we're going to exile him. And I wonder if we can send him to the wall. Let's do it. Where did he go? Shadow Tower, yeah, he went to the wall. It wasn't made a Black Brother yet, but I haven't actually pressed play on the timeline yet. And I don't have a lordship to grant to House Mud at the moment. I don't know what's going on with that. And currently House Mud is in control of, I think it's this castle. Yeah, Lorimus Mud, who has a son, Loren Mud. And hopefully we can actually get it to where House Mud is in control of the Riverlands once more. And there aren't very many Tullys, if any, at all currently. It's a fray that is kind of ruling over the at least River Run, and I would say the High Lordship of River Run too. Yeah, High Lordship, and this guy actually has the Lordship of Turnbridge as well. So exiled my kin for the next 10 years. He's going to have negative 20 opinion of me, which isn't great, but he's actually, I don't really care because he doesn't have super high intrigue, so he's not going to plot to kill me. And also, he doesn't have the kingdom Yeah, he has a weak claim on the kingdom, but he also has a weak claim on the kingdom of the north. So there's that. So now to decide what to do with the kingdom title and how to get it into the hands of House Mud. So in my grand scheme to attempt to do sending Peter to the wall, I may have made a mistake because he still has many friends at court. On his way north to the wall, where he was due to take the black, he was captured and set free, and is now the lordship of Protosh. All the way over there. There's no way that that's still in diplomatic range. Okay, so this is also part of my plan. Yeah, there's no way that's in diplomatic range. There's no way. As you can see, I'm on the direct vassals kind of view. I know I said that I was going to do that as soon as the other the Vale and the Riverlands kind of came back into the fold, and I forgot, and so now I'm doing that. So here we are. I've sort of been working to try to get a lordship in the Riverlands to give to House Mud to sort of wedge them in, so to speak, into the great houses of the Iron Throne. So House Blackwood, 2 members of House Blackwood have land in the Riverlands. This gentleman right here, Lord Edmund of Maidstone, owns the second one, and I think his brother, his brother, Lord Brendan, is the Lord of Blackwood, and so Blackwood is, deep-seated in the history of Westeros, but I don't believe them having Maidstone is sort of de jure. And so he had a war. I had the opportunity to command him to end it. He's currently at war with his brother. So in the process of branding him a traitor, I'm actually able to sort of improve my lot with this guy who doesn't like me. So I'm going to brand him a traitor. And I'm going to have him arrested, and I'm going to revoke Maidstone from him. So hopefully he doesn't manage to escape. Cool. So now he is locked away in my dungeon. I'm going to pause, and I am going to... where is it? Oh, I can't revoke his title, can I? Wow. He doesn't have a title that I can revoke. So there goes that plan. I can exile him, but instead the reason he's not my direct vassal is why. I am sort of the ruler over here. I guess because his direct vassal is this guy who has the High Lordship? No, he doesn't have the High Lordship. This is the High Lordship. No, I'm sorry. Right there, Maidstone. Who's his... He is my direct vassal. Doesn't it say that? It says... Lord Edmund must be your direct vassal, and he has an X on him. And yet he is my direct vassal. I'm so confused right now. Really? You want... No. Oh, man. I can give Corwin of Harrenhal a claim on the Vale. He already has a claim on the Riverlands and the North. That's way too OP. No. But I don't want him to hate me simply because he thinks that Harrenhal should be his vassal. See, this is the problem with having this stuff. Did that give any sort of... It didn't. It's still saying that he's not my direct vassal. can allow him to be under house arrest, or I can let him rot in the dungeon. I really am not sure what I should do now, because I mean, I can exile him. I can execute him. But then his son just becomes... I still don't see why I can't revoke his title. Okay, so I've tried soft logging and that didn't do anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to exile him, send him to the wall. There we go. And let his son, who is imprisoned by Brendan the Gallant, become the Lord. I think that means Brendan will win automatically, because that's where the... Let's see. Should give him, yeah, it gives him 100% war score, so he should win that war. I don't know if he can thank me for that directly, but let's see. Where is Blackwood again? There it is. Hasn't won yet, or hasn't offered peace yet. There we go. Nothing happened there. Interesting. Okay, so we have to figure out another way. Oh, look at this. Because he's the leader of a plot, I can have him arrested, but I only have a 36% chance of success. So if I fail, he's gonna declare war. And, I mean, I have the dragon, so it's not really that big of a deal, but do I really want to cause a war over this guy? Because he's not going to end his plot. And unless he is my prisoner, I don't have an opportunity. So I think we just roll the dice on this and see it. You know, 36% chance is very, very low. But we do have the opportunity to at least try it. And it worked. You know? Sometimes RNG comes in handy. Sometimes it comes in handy. I have to call him for trial, though. And hope that my Justicar, which is... which one is it? Willis, yeah, Lord Paramount Willis, who has a 27 diplomacy, should be able to make a really good case. Okay, I'm going to call him for trial. And if he loses the trial, we'll revoke his title. Let him rot. Okay. Lord Corwin Baelish has demanded a trial before the court, which Dennis Strong shall oversee to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, he is formally accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm, a charge brought by King Aegon Targaryen. Lord Corwin begins to present his defense, but the court did not seem impressed. He cut a very unconvincing and nervous figure. That's that 9 diplomacy and shy at work. Alright, let's see what Dennis Strong is able to come up with. Dennis stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many at court were convinced by his arguments, but then again, many seemed unimpressed. Okay, so another dice roll to see exactly what happens here. Verdict has been reached. Dennis proclaims, I find Lord Corwin Baelish innocent. It's not proven, and I really have no choice but to release him without gaining tyranny. So let's release him. Courtier Lucas Waters suits his position. Okay, so now we need to figure out something else, because at least he doesn't like completely hate me because I did that. I guess I could have been merciful and slightly improved his opinion of me. I mean, I could have Brendan the Gallant arrested and revoke Blackwood from House Blackwood. And House Blackwood has the other. He is the rightful, son. He doesn't like me, so I don't know why I'm so concerned with this. And wants to fabricate a claim, and he won't end his plot. I guess I could arrest him and just see what happens. Let's try that. Okay, we can call him for... Yeah, I can't revoke it without him hating me, so let's call him for trial. It's a trial by combat. Oh man, okay. Trial by combat's fine. I guess he knows he's guilty. The guards drag Brendan Blackwood up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand a trial by combat. Okay? I can handle it myself, and I don't know who his champion is. His dual skill estimate is a 5.17, and mine is currently a 10.34. So I guess I could give it a shot and just kind of roll the dice on it, but I really don't want to risk it if I can help it. I can have one of my Kingsguard fight him. Yeah, let's do that. So, like I said, his is a 5.17. I can have Sir Michael, who is my courtier and my King's Justice, who only has a 6. But he is a duelist. Stand and fight. I can have Brendan Faring, who only has a dual skill modifier of 4, and he's Craven, so no. I can have the Lord Commander, who is strong, or I can have Sir Robert Strong, who for some reason I left on the King's Guard, and has a dual estimate skill of 20. I want to see this so bad now. Alright, he's going to face my King's Guard. Good. Because I really don't care if he dies. And he killed him. Of course he did. That was the hole in my plan. Well, now what? I didn't want him dead, I just wanted his high lordship. This kid's weak. I didn't necessarily exile your kin, bud. Oh, I did. It was his uncle. Never mind. So there goes that plan. That's 2 plans with whole shot in them. Deep Den is in the Westerlands, and Hollard Hill is in the Crown Land, so none of those help me. 4 characters owe me a favor. None of those help me. I can prestige your ducal claims, but that doesn't really help me either. This is where things start to get interesting, because I really don't have a choice, and I don't want to hold on to the kingdom because my vassals are going to start hating me here. Okay, so this has come up. Lady Jane of House Bracken, of Stonehenge, sorry. Honest mistake. And she is 47. She is the leader of a plot to buy Ben of Acorn Ridge's loyalty. I have the opportunity to arrest her. I'm going to take it. She's safely locked away. I'm going to call her for a trial and see what happens. Okay. She begins to present her defense, but the court did not seem impressed. She got a very unconvincing and nervous figure. This is the part where I get a little bit nervous because I didn't realize Dennis Strong had this. It's not low. 13 diplomacy is not low, but it's lower than I would like for a situation like this. So he's going to interrogate her. Strutting back and forth, Dennis masterfully questioned the accused. Okay, so this is good. Using every superlative available in the common tongue, he captivated the court, ripping through the accused's defense and showing them to be a liar. Okay? She's found guilty. Good. I consider her to be a silent sister. I can have her do a penance walk like Cersei. And she's kept imprisoned. I can kill her. I guess I'll send her to be a silent sister. Yeah, and now... Okay, well that didn't do anything either. Except abdicate to her son. Well... And my other son has a pox. Call for the physician. Looks like Prince Aemon aged up. That's what he looks like. Not bad. At least he doesn't have a fat face, so that's I can get down with that. He is stressed and still deceitful, but he did get diligent and humble, so those are decent traits. Deceitful is not going to be great, but I mean, the intrigue alone is very good, and he still has a very high martial because of the fact that he's now a dragon rider. But the intrigue focus, hopefully he becomes a master of shadows, I guess, and we'll see what happens with that. But I'm a little concerned that Prince Aemon won't be as good of a king as King Aegon, but I mean, that's for future to decide. There it is. My boy finished his education and became the elusive shadow, so +6 intrigue. That gives him, I believe, 19 intrigue. The stressed causes a -1 effect, so once he's no longer stressed, he'll have 20 intrigue, 18 diplomacy, 25 martial, 14 learning. This is great. The lowest one that he has is stewardship, and that's -1 because of stressed. So at least his fertility is down, so he's not going to father any bastards, because I literally have no control over this guy for the time being. Although he is an adult, and I'm still tutoring him, so maybe once he turns 18, I will grant him Dragonstone, and that way at least he'll be here in the Seven Kingdoms and not across the way with Dany. He'll be in my realm instead of hers, although he is the heir to both. He's the heir to both kingdoms. I think I'm going to end up giving the second kingdom, so this marine and everything going on over there, to my second son, Prince Aerion. But we'll see. We'll see how all that goes. Ooh, look. Righteous imprisonment of North Crackclaw. That's not going to help me. Look, everybody's favorite family is back on the map, because Lord Corwin of Harrenhal is attempting to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of the Vale. So, 37% chance to arrest him. Oh. No? Okay. So, now what? Where's my opportunity to imprison him? He's immune to hostile actions because he was proclaimed innocent. Wow. So I literally can't do anything hostile against him. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, so something is happening because I actually, I have a rash, and I also have a headache. I'm not sure what's going to become of that. And now I have a fever. I think I'm dying. And my son has the bloody flux. That is not good. Oh my gosh. I've contracted the Great Pox, or Gonorrhea. Oh my lord. That is so funny. Where did I get gonorrhea from? I wonder. The question is, where did she get gonorrhea from? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Painful venereal plague known as gonorrhea. It's a mild illness, so that's good. I suppose that's good anyways. The question is, where did Danny get it from? Or does she even know that she has it? Because literally there's nobody else that I, have anything going on with. Okay, this truce with Lord Corwin of Harrenhal is finally over, so I'm going to try to imprison him. There we go. He is in my dungeon. Man. Princess Rainey says the bloody flux as well. This is not good. My heirs are all going to die. Alright, we're going to call him for trial, because I don't think I can simply just revoke his title. And, yeah, it'll anger my vassals, so we're going to call him for trial. Let's roll the dice. He explains there are several different types of treatment he can offer. I could try something new, an experimental treatment. And his capabilities are fairly good. He's got 20 learning. He'll try a well-tested treatment. Or I could lose brave because I don't want to be treated. Alright, I'm going to try the experimental treatment. Let's do it. Why not? Okay, so Corwin Baelish presents his defense. The court did not seem impressed. He got a very unconvincing and nervous figure. So I'm going to let Dennis Strong do his thing. Good. Strutting back and forth, he did a good job. He did a good job. Let's see what happens. He's guilty. Good. Who is his heir? Peter Baelish. Oh, we're gonna send him to the wall. Yep, we're gonna send him to the wall. Successful experimental treatment. Awesome. And guess who's back in town? Mr. Peter Baelish. With a new wife, Lady Kasana. Man. This did not work out for me.